If I send him on this mission, he might never come home.
Character, and Top Gun catapulted Val Kilmer to global stardom. Val Kilmer's real-life story is filled with challenges that would test anyone's spirit. Join us as we uncover the deeply moving and tragic journey of Val Kilmer. While Kilmer's on-screen presence exudes charisma and success, many fans are unaware of the profound tragedies that have shaped his life, beginning from an early age. He never truly moved on from his parents' divorce. Val Kilmer, along with his two brothers, one older and one just a year younger, enjoyed a childhood raised by both parents until Val reached the age of 9. The year 1968 marked a significant turning point when the Kilmers decided to part ways through divorce. Following this, the three brothers found themselves under the care of their father. The aftermath of the divorce left a lasting impact on Val. He never truly recovered from the emotional upheaval, failing to process the separation in a healthy manner during his formative years. Despite a receding with his father, Val found himself growing distant and, at times, overcome with despondency. Reflecting on this period, he shared that I was quiet, more contemplative than outgoing, and things didn't go well between me and my father for a very long time. The lingering effects of the divorce surfaced again when Val Kilmer's father passed away in the mid-1990s. This event triggered a tumultuous period for Val and his older brother, Mark, leading to significant clashes as they navigated the complexities of settling their late father's affairs. Interestingly, one positive outcome of the divorce emerged shortly after Val's parents went their separate ways. In an attempt to navigate the challenges of his real life, Val developed a keen interest in drama. This newfound passion led him to enroll in acting classes, offering a potential escape from the struggles he faced. Val Kilmer's challenges in the world of acting commenced at the tender age of 12. Delving into Val Kilmer's early struggles as an actor unveils a narrative that traces back to his preteen years. In a revealing interview with the show At First Sight in 1999, later shared on YouTube, Kilmer candidly discussed the origins of his artistic challenges. At the age of 12, Kilmer faced a pivotal moment in his budding acting career. Contrary to expectations, Kilmer's initial foray into acting didn't culminate in success. The actor recounted his first audition experience, disclosing that he failed to secure the role not due to a lack of skill, but rather because he grappled with committing fully to the part. This struggle with commitment, a hallmark of Kilmer's approach as a method actor, became evident in a noteworthy incident involving a hamburger commercial. At the tender age of 12, Kilmer found himself on the set of a hamburger commercial, a seemingly inconsequential venture for a young actor. However, his commitment to his craft took precedence even at this early stage. Kilmer made a bold decision to walk off the set because he couldn't authentically believe in the burgers his character was meant to endorse. For Kilmer, the inability to genuinely connect with his character's motivations became a barrier to delivering an authentic performance. Despite his young age, Kilmer had already accumulated a few years of drama classes, providing him with a foundation to navigate the complexities of the acting world. Yet, even armed with this knowledge and a burgeoning self-awareness as an actor, Kilmer found himself unable to secure the role of the kid in the burger commercial. The sudden death of Val Kilmer's brother. Val Kilmer's journey into the world of acting embarked on a promising note, marked by a significant milestone in his life. At the age of 16, Kilmer achieved a remarkable feat by gaining acceptance into the prestigious Juilliard School of Acting in New York. The illustrious list of Juilliard alumni, boasting names like Robin Williams, Kelsey Grammer, Miles Davis, and Christopher Reeve, underscored the gravity of Kilmer's accomplishment. However, just as Kilmer was on the precipice of this transformative chapter, a tragic event altered the course of his life. Kilmer's younger brother Wesley, an aspiring director and Val's junior by a year, played a pivotal role in his life. Despite being diagnosed as an epileptic, Wesley was regarded by Val with profound admiration. In Kilmer's eyes, his brother was a genius and an amazing artist destined for greatness akin to another Steven Spielberg or George Lucas. As he expressed to the New York Times, tragedy struck on the eve of Val's enrollment at Juilliard, when Wesley experienced a devastating epileptic fit, an electrical storm of the brain that seizes the body and can lead to unconsciousness. The culmination of this event was heartbreaking as Wesley fell into the family's swimming pool and drowned. Kilmer, deeply affected by this profound loss, candidly shared with the Times, "I didn't really get back to Earth until about 2 or 3 years after my brother died." He expressed his emotions through an oddly unironic musical reference, likening his experience to the Nickelback song, "I'm Sick of Sight Without the Sense of Feeling." In a reflective moment in 2019, Kilmer posted a poignant photo on social media featuring himself alongside his brothers Mark and Wesley, captioned, "Me and my perfect brothers Mark and Wesley." This post serves as a testament to the enduring impact of familial bonds and the profound influence Wesley had on Val's life, even in his pursuit of a career in acting. Val Kilmer's obsessions tore him apart. "I'm a character actor," remarked Val Kilmer in a 2004 interview with The Telegraph, "but I look like a leading man." This duality of appearance and mindset positioned Kilmer as the ideal choice to embody the tortured yet captivating Jim Morrison in Oliver Stone's 1991 film, The Doors. The narrative delves into Morrison's ascent to rock stardom and his rapid descent into drug abuse, culminating in his untimely death at the age of 27. While Kilmer's portrayal of The Doors' troubled troubadour received acclaim, his diva reputation began to solidify during the tumultuous moments on set, where clashes with Stone regarding the film's direction unfolded. Stone, describing Kilmer's communication style, diplomatically stated that he speaks in a way that is propelled from deep inside, and he doesn't always realize how the things he says will sound to other people, as conveyed in an Esquire interview in 2005. Kilmer's unwavering commitment to his craft occasionally strained relationships with co-stars. Actress Caitlin O'Hain, who was part of the audition process for The Doors, alleged that Kilmer assaulted her during an audition that spiraled out of control. Recounting the incident to BuzzFeed News in 2017, O'Hain claimed that, "When I got to the room, Val Kilmer picked me up and shook me, throwing me down to the floor." This led to O'Hain filing a preliminary police report for battery, resulting in a $4,500 settlement. A confidentiality agreement involving O'Hain, Stone, and Kilmer was revealed, preventing the parties from disclosing the allegations. However, the film's casting director, Risa Brahman Garcia, present during the incident, contested O'Hain's narrative, deeming it blown out of proportion. Val Kilmer's marriage came to a bitter end. Val Kilmer's romantic journey took a turn when he met actress Joanne Whalley on the set of the Ron Howard-helmed action-adventure movie, Willow, released in 1988. The shared professional space blossomed into love, leading to their marriage. Together, they welcomed 2 children into the world, a daughter named Mercedes and a son named Jack. However, this love story did not withstand the test of time and concluded on a bitter note. The couple's union unraveled, and their divorce in 1996 was marred by acrimony. Reports suggest that Whalley harbored suspicions of Kilmer's infidelity. There were indications that Kilmer might have been involved with world-famous supermodel Cindy Crawford during the tumultuous period of his marriage with Whalley. Their relationship eventually became public as the marriage dissolved. Kilmer later reflected on the demise of his marriage, attributing part of the strain to his unwavering commitment to the role of Jim Morrison in The Doors. Engaging in method acting, Kilmer immersed himself in the character, essentially living as the troubled rocker for a significant part of a year. This intense dedication to his craft played a role in the strain on his marriage. The divorce proceedings took an unusual turn when Whalley had divorce papers served to Kilmer while he was on the set of The Island of Dr. Moreau, directed by John Frankenheimer. The fallout from their marriage reached Hollywood notoriety, with Frankenheimer publicly expressing his discontent. He went as far as stating, "I will never climb Mount Everest, and I will never work with Val Kilmer again. There isn't enough money in the world." John Frankenheimer was not the only person who openly hated working with Val Kilmer. John Frankenheimer, the director of The Island of Dr. Moreau, wasn't the sole individual openly expressing disdain for working with Val Kilmer. Kilmer had, by a considerable margin, cultivated a reputation as one of the most challenging actors in the entire American film industry. In 1996, Entertainment Weekly published an article with the headline, "Val Kilmer Makes Enemies in Hollywood," featuring the line, "Many in Hollywood are loath to work with him, no matter how big the box office payback." It's crucial to note that by 1996, Kilmer had already left an indelible mark on the big screen. His roles in acclaimed films like Heat, alongside Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, his portrayal of Batman in Batman Forever, his pitch-perfect recreation of Jim Morrison, his embodiment of Doc Holliday in Tombstone, and his iconic portrayal of Iceman in Top Gun had solidified his status as a sought-after actor. Despite the commercial success and critical acclaim, Kilmer's reputation for being difficult on set began to overshadow his accomplishments. The paradox lay in Kilmer's genuine commitment to delivering his best work for a project. This unwavering dedication, however, often resulted in interpersonal challenges off-screen. As reported by IndieWire, the documentary Val provides a glimpse into Kilmer's acknowledgement of his troubled past, where he candidly admits, "I have behaved poorly. I have behaved bravely, bizarrely to some. He goes on to describe himself as a sensitive, intelligent human being, but with the soul of a clown. The 2008 financial crisis claimed Val Kilmer's ranch. In the mid-1990s, during a period of career success marked by hits like Heat and Batman Forever, Val Kilmer made a significant real estate investment that would later become bittersweet. The actor purchased a vast property in San Miguel County, New Mexico, encompassing over 5,000 acres. This expansive ranch, once known as Forked Lightning under previous ownership, boasted a 6-mile stretch along the Pecos River, ample grazing land for animals, and various structures, including residences and cabins. Kilmer even ventured into the hospitality business, operating a bed and breakfast on the estate for a period, although securing approval for such usage proved challenging after he made disparaging comments about the local population. However, financial challenges began to surface for Kilmer around 2006, coinciding with revelations that he owed the IRS $500,000 in back taxes. In an attempt to address his monetary woes, Kilmer initially sought to sell a 1,800-acre parcel of the ranch for $18 million. When this effort failed, he put up for sale a smaller 1,000-acre parcel featuring 3 guest houses, initially priced at $12 million, which was later reduced to $9 million within months. Ultimately, in 2011, Kilmer made the difficult decision to part with a substantial portion of his cherished ranch, selling off 5,028 acres for $18.5 million. Notably, his initial asking price for the bulk of the property had been $33 million. The sale left Kilmer with a mere 14 acres of the once expansive estate, marking a significant transformation in his relationship with the land he had once considered a personal slice of heaven. He grappled with weight gain for an extended period. Val Kilmer, once the epitome of fitness as Iceman in 1986 and gracefully slender as Jim Morrison in 1991, underwent a noticeable transformation by the later years of the 2000s, finding himself grappling with middle-aged weight gain and an out-of-shape physique. The media, particularly tabloids and newspapers, didn't shy away from cruelly highlighting this shift. In 2007, the Daily Mail ran a headline that epitomized the lack of sensitivity, proclaiming Val Kilmer goes from Batman to Fat Man. The accompanying article featured derogatory remarks like, where a six-pack once rippled on Val Kilmer's chest now stands what looks more like a rather large beer belly, an infantile and degrading portrayal. However, Kilmer embarked on a journey to reclaim his physical health in the following years, reports from Yahoo! Entertainment suggested that he initiated this transformation by incorporating long walks on the beach near his Malibu, California home and adopting a healthier diet. By the middle of the next decade, his efforts bore fruit, leading to successful weight loss. Nevertheless, the media, true to form, couldn't resist inserting subtle jabs from a different perspective. A December 2014 headline from the Daily Mail, for instance, read Gaunt Val Kilmer reveals dramatically shrinking frame while shopping at Levi's in Malibu. These harsh critiques unfolded against the backdrop of a 55-year-old man who had managed to slim back down to a healthier weight. Val Kilmer misses many of the women with whom he had relationships. Val Kilmer's journey through relationships has been marked by both beginnings and endings, a theme that emerged early in his life with the divorce of his parents when he was still navigating middle school. The ebb and flow of romantic connections continued into the 1980s when Kilmer found himself in a relationship with the iconic Cher. Despite the 13-year age gap and Cher's established fame, Kilmer, then on the brink of his ascent to stardom, shared in his memoir, "I'm Your Huckleberry." Once Cher works her way inside your head and heart, she never leaves, for her true friends, her steadfast love and loyalty never die. Following the end of his marriage to Joanne Whalley, the mother of his children, Kilmer found himself entangled in a relationship with model Cindy Crawford, adding another chapter to his romantic history. However, it was his brief liaison with actress Daryl Hannah that left an indelible mark on Kilmer's heart. Their connection deepened during the filming of a movie in 2001, and the intimacy extended to Kilmer's New Mexico property. In his book, he expressed the depth of his emotional turmoil, stating, "Lord knows I've suffered heartache, but Daryl was by far the most painful of all. Neil Young, I always loved you, but I'm afraid I hate you now." This note referred to Hannah's subsequent marriage to the legendary singer in 2018. Underscoring the enduring impact of their parting on Kilmer's emotional landscape, a cancer diagnosis left Val Kilmer at a philosophical crossroads. Val Kilmer's life had been a blend of fortune and misfortune, often shaped by his own choices. This perspective aligns with his philosophical view, as he shared with the New York Times, that God wants us to walk, but the devil sends a limo. However, in 2014, Kilmer faced a different kind of challenge. While on tour for a stage show, he began experiencing difficulty swallowing. During this time, he was staying in Cher's guest house when a startling incident occurred. Kilmer recalls in his memoir, "Suddenly I awoke vomiting blood that covered the bed like a scene out of The Godfather." Another incident he describes involves blood dripping down his body, blurred vision, and a draining of energy. The narrative becomes somewhat ambiguous at this point, as Kilmer rejects the diagnosis provided by traditional doctors who identified it as throat cancer. His spiritual advisor suggested that he needed to pray away the fear. Kilmer's dedication to Christian Science played a role in this rejection of conventional medical advice. However, his health was deteriorating rapidly, prompting a struggle between his belief in divine healing and the urgent pleas from his son Jack and daughter Mercedes to pursue more tangible medical interventions. In the face of their impassioned appeals, Kilmer, known for his stubbornness, was confronted with a choice that carried profound implications for his own survival. Val Kilmer fights his illness in secret. Val Kilmer eventually yielded to the concerns of his children, both of whom did not adhere to the Christian Science faith. He explained to the New York Times that he didn't want to subject his children to the profound fear they would experience, stating, "I would have had to go away, and I just didn't want to be without them." In 2014, Kilmer underwent surgery on his ailing vocal instrument. Subsequent to the surgery, he faced rounds of chemotherapy and radiation. Describing the intensity of the treatment, he mentioned that doctors zapped my whole throat, leaving it dry as a bone. The surgery left him reliant on a tracheostomy tube, resulting in shortness of breath and necessitated the use of a feeding tube. The once booming baritone that had been Kilmer's signature was reduced to a rasp, as reported by The Hollywood Reporter. Kilmer expressed the profound impact of losing his vocal mastery, lamenting in "I'm Your Huckleberry" speaking, "Once my joy and lifeblood has become an hourly struggle. The instrument over which I had complete mastery is now out of my control." Adding to the unfortunate turn of events, Kilmer's daughter Mercedes experienced a serious accident, being hit by a car and left with a scar running down the length of her leg. She too found herself in the hospital alongside her father. Jack, Kilmer's son, was deeply affected as he tended to their bedsides, expressing his distress to THR. "I was just, miserable, distraught, sitting next to these two. Throat cancer almost killed him and took away his voice." The public is now well aware of Val Kilmer's courageous battle against almost fatal throat cancer, a harrowing experience that not only posed a serious threat to his life but also took away his distinctive and iconic voice, an integral part of his identity, especially for roles like Jim Morrison in The Doors. Kilmer's singing prowess, showcased in the film, played a pivotal role in earning him the role of Morrison, as noted by the Orlando Sentinel. In 2017, Kilmer chose a Reddit Ask Me Anything session to publicly acknowledge his triumphant battle against cancer, using the intriguing phrase, "healing of cancer." The reality behind this healing journey involved enduring 2 tracheotomies and chemotherapy over a 2-year span, commencing in 2015 according to Parade. These treatments underscore the invasive and taxing nature of Kilmer's fight, emphasizing the severity of the cancer he had to conquer. Even in the summer of 2021, Kilmer humbly described himself as still recovering, underscoring the lasting impact of his courageous journey. Val Kilmer is lonely without love. Despite being one of the biggest Hollywood stars over the past 4 decades, Val Kilmer's life has been marked by a surprising undercurrent of loneliness. As revealed in his book, "I'm Your Huckleberry," Kilmer acknowledges, according to People, that he experiences loneliness daily. In a poignant revelation, Kilmer shares that he has not had a girlfriend in 2 decades, intensifying the solitude he feels. This lack of a romantic companion became particularly poignant during his battle with cancer, where the support of a close partner could have made a significant difference. Nevertheless, the actor found solace in building stronger connections with his children during these years, and they played a crucial role in the creation of the documentary Val, offering a more intimate perspective on his life and struggles. Val Kilmer hated working on some of his most iconic films. Val Kilmer's journey in the world of cinema has been a tapestry of diverse experiences, ranging from euphoric moments to deep-seated dissatisfaction with certain projects. His portrayal of Jim Morrison in The Doors stands out as a pinnacle of his acting career, with Kilmer receiving acclaim for his pitch-perfect embodiment of the ill-fated rock frontman. Reflecting on this achievement, Kilmer expressed his love for working on the film Heat during a Reddit Ask Me Anything session. He vividly recounted priceless moments, such as sharing quiet giggles with Robert De Niro and being embraced by Al Pacino like an older brother in downtown LA. The experience extended to rehearsing lines amidst live rounds from high-powered assault weapons and even sharing a kiss with Ashley Judd. However, Kilmer's cinematic journey wasn't devoid of challenges. His sentiments toward Batman Forever revealed a stark contrast, as he despised the experience, likening himself to a puppet in a bat costume. The British tabloid The Daily Mail captured Kilmer's discontent with the role. Similarly, his initial aversion to the character of Iceman in Top Gun emerged in his memoir I'm Your Huckleberry, where he admitted finding the script silly and attempting to undermine his audition, only to be surprised by securing the role. Kilmer's dichotomous feelings toward these films shed light on the complex relationship between an actor and the roles that define their career. Val Kilmer's kids helped create the bittersweet documentary Val. In 2021, Amazon Studios released the distinctive documentary Val, providing an intimate look into the life and career of Val Kilmer, one of Hollywood's most mercurial actors. The film's description paints a vivid picture. Val Kilmer, one of Hollywood's most mercurial actors, has been documenting his life and craft through film. He has amassed thousands of hours of footage, from home movies made with his brothers to time spent in iconic roles for blockbuster films like Top Gun and Batman. This raw and wildly original documentary reveals a life lived to extremes and a heart-filled look at what it means to be an artist. What makes Val particularly unique is its incorporation of both private and public footage, allowing viewers to witness Kilmer's life from multiple perspectives. The documentary seems to employ a first-person narrative closely resembling Val Kilmer's voice. However, a poignant twist reveals that the speaker is, in fact, Kilmer's son Jack. This revelation adds a layer of complexity to the storytelling, as it becomes a testament to the impact of Kilmer's battle with cancer, which robbed him of his distinctive voice. Jack, along with his sister Mercedes, played pivotal roles in the production of Val. Their involvement extended beyond being subjects of the documentary, as they actively participated in sorting through approximately 800 hours of their father's footage. Not only did they contribute to the film's creation, but they also took on prominent roles within the documentary itself, offering their unique perspectives on Kilmer's life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to show your support. Remember to check out our latest videos right here, and stay tuned for more content about your favorite stars. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.